how do you navigate schedule changes, stuff like that? Because when you were, giving your explanation of work in the future and stuff like that, the only word that keeps popping in my head is deferred revenue and spending deferred revenue and stuff like that. And like, don't go in that boat. So how do you kind of navigate that? So like, because it's a totally different business.
It's definitely a little bit alarming, but I know that within the wedding industry, obviously there'll be some instances that come up and there'll be some things that happen. But for the most part, the wedding is the one special day of theirs. Nobody wants to cancel it. Nobody wants to reschedule. That's not something that they're looking to happen. So they know that, obviously it's different in a non-COVID world, but 99% of the time that's not going to happen. Nobody wants to suddenly get rid of their videographer or reschedule or anything like that. And like, I don't really allow that to happen. Obviously there's a bunch of stuff written in the contract. When you work with me, I give people the benefit of the doubt that all their money is fully refundable. So you book your date, whatever, say, August 28th of 2022. I normally get a 50% deposit. They'll give me that money, and then the other 50% is just before delivery. That money really isn't getting paid or spent on anything because I'm not paying the videographer until the work is done. So there's not huge risk in the sense of, if things get rescheduled or canceled or anything like that. I do have, in the contract, if the event is rescheduled, they still have to go with us as a first priority. They're not allowed to hire someone else. They either have to go no videographer, like with us, basically.
Interesting.
Not something that I want to take someone to court over, but it is in there, and I do explain that to people throughout the process. So,
of course,
thankfully, even though I'm early on, I've never ran into something like that. I have ran into a couple people who reschedule. Sometimes I'm not able to get them the same videographer that they were originally had or that they originally were having, and sometimes they just are completely moving areas, or because they're rescheduling, they don't have money to hire a videographer. I just send them their money back. So it's not like the most ideal thing. I know it's not 100% guaranteed when the contract is written that I'm going to get the money, but it's 99.9%.
Of course.
So I try not to lose sleep over it.